Hey everyone, and welcome to this explainer. So, if you've ever been on the hook for putting together a party, maybe a school carnival or even a corporate gathering right here in the East Valley, you already know the absolute stress that comes with it. Between locking down headcounts, securing a location, and trying to keep literally everyone happy, event planning can be downright exhausting. Well, today, we're diving into some fascinating insights from a perfect party rental to challenge one of our most deeply ingrained event planning habits, our default search behavior.
It's basically a reflex, right? When you need something, you pull out your phone and search for whatever is closest to you. But we really need to hit pause for a second and ask ourselves, is the absolute closest rental company actually the best one for your event? We are so wired to prioritize sheer geographical proximity that we almost never stop to consider what we might be sacrificing in the process.
All right, let's dive into Section 1, the local search trap.
Look, searching for bounce house rentals near me feels like a smart time-saving hack. Totally understandable. But a hyperlocal search literally boxes you in. The search engine just spits out a handful of places right in your immediate zip code. And honestly, that lack of competition usually means higher prices for older, tired gear. But by expanding that search radius just a little bit further out, you completely shatter those limitations. Suddenly you're tapping into companies offering a massive inventory, brand new equipment, and some seriously competitive pricing.
Moving on to Section 2, efficiency over warehouse location. We really need to flip the script here. A warehouse's actual zip code, it's basically irrelevant. What actually matters is a company's logistical efficiency. As a perfect party rental points out, where their warehouse sits is way less important than how quickly and efficiently they can actually get to your event. I mean, you aren't hosting the party at their warehouse, right? The gear has to come to you.
Think about it. Because these larger operations are strategically set up near major transit arteries, like US 60 and the Loop 101 out in Gilbert, their trucks are constantly in motion. They aren't just sitting idle in a parking lot gathering dust. That immediate highway access is the secret sauce that enables rapid, super reliable deployment across the entire region, day in and day out.
And expanding your search area? It's honestly not a gamble at all. These highly efficient operations are already out there delivering to Scottsdale, Phoenix, Chandler, Mesa, Tempe, and way beyond, literally every single day. If you live anywhere in these areas, companies operating out of central hubs like Gilbert are already functioning as your local provider. Their entire delivery radius is built around highway efficiency, not just winding through neighborhood streets.
Which brings us to Section 3, the cost of high overhead.
Let's talk dollars and cents for a second. Companies sitting in premium, highly expensive commercial areas, they have massive real estate bills. And guess who ends up paying for that overhead? You do, through higher rental pricing. Plus, high overhead means less cash flow to update their gear, which leaves you renting aging inventory. On the flip side, operating from a strategically placed, lower overhead spot allows a company to keep their pricing incredibly competitive, all while reinvesting those massive savings right back into their business.
And where exactly does that reinvestment go? Directly into your guest experience. Newer equipment means a profoundly better vibe. And, let's be real, way better event photos. By saving on sky-high commercial rent, a company can continuously buy fresh, vibrant, beautifully clean equipment. When a brand new water slide or a spotless obstacle course rolls up to your house, it looks fantastic, it works flawlessly, and it instantly levels up the entire atmosphere of your party.
Okay, Section 4, the one-stop rental shop.
When you finally break out of that local search trap, you completely avoid the absolute headache of juggling multiple vendors. Just think about the sheer scale of the inventory available. You aren't just tracking down a bounce house, you're finding a single partner that can drop off water slides, dunk tanks, trackless trains, foam parties, all your tents, tables, and chairs, plus concession machines and carnival games. It just totally blows the doors off what's possible for your event's entertainment.
And the absolute best part of having all that variety, it all boils down to the number one delivery. One single company handling the whole shebang. Imagine the massive stress relief of not having to track 4 different delivery trucks, scramble with 4 different invoices, or try to coordinate 4 different pickup times at the end of a long day. You make one call, you get one delivery, and your entire planning process gets simplified instantly.
Let's bring it all home with Section 5, delivering the perfect party. Ultimately, all of this logistical stuff has to serve one main goal, a totally seamless execution. And a huge part of that is handling the curveballs.
Professional delivery crews from these larger regional outfits handle special requests every single week. Whether it's a crack of dawn delivery, navigating strict school security, dealing with rigid HOA guidelines, pulling city park permits, or setting up a massive custom layout for a corporate event, these experienced teams actually have the logistical muscle to handle hurdles that smaller neighborhood outfits might really struggle to pull off.
Plus, you get total peace of mind when it comes to hygiene and safety. Every single inflatable, every table, every chair, and every game goes through a strict, mandatory 3-step quality check. It is thoroughly cleaned, strictly inspected, and meticulously prepared before it ever even leaves the warehouse to head to your event.
But let's not forget the human element here. Sure, price matters a lot, but stellar communication, that matters just as much. Event planning is stressful enough on its own. Having a helpful team that fires back prompt responses, gives you crystal clear delivery windows, and actually takes the time to answer your questions before, during, and after the rental, that is what truly makes an event go off without a hitch.
Because here is the absolute bottom line truth of event planning. Your guests won't have a clue where your rental company keeps its warehouse. When people show up to your party, they aren't checking your vendor's zip code. They only care that the gear is sparkling clean, that it actually arrived on time, and that they are having an unforgettable, incredible time. That final experience is literally the only thing they'll remember.
So I want to leave you with a quick question to chew on before you plan your next get-together. Are you really going to limit your next great event to a single zip code? I highly encourage you to look a little bit beyond your immediate neighborhood search results. Take just a few extra minutes to compare the inventory, evaluate the communication, and check out the equipment quality from these larger regional providers. Escaping the local search trap might just be the absolute best decision you make to guarantee a truly successful event. Thanks so much for joining me on this explainer, and hey, happy planning!